Now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, a real estate and finance expert, and goes to bat for you every day as your consumer advocate. Your host, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and providing you the timely truth centered around your real estate, credit, finance, estate planning, tax planning, business, and so much more. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, where our number one goals are to entertain, educate, and enlighten, but most importantly, we want to engage you in an effort to help you win in any marketplace.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Now, I want you to pull out your smartphone, save our Consumer Advocate hotline number in your phone. It's 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-917-1894. Don't forget our number, and we also want you to bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. Consumerqb.com. Website, blog site, a plethora of information available for you there, as well as links to all of our expert contributors, the finest folks in all of Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region of Florida that we've assembled, we've vetted, and they just want to help you win no matter what you're looking at doing. We don't care if you're climbing a corporate ladder or if you throw a ladder in your truck on the way to work. This show's for you. And let's go around the horn, make our introductions. Back in studio, Mr. John Grant, Eagled LED Lighting. Welcome back in.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. Doing
Yeah,
a good
man,
job
great
on
stuff.
Friday
Great
Night
to
Live.
see you. Yeah, thanks. We're having fun on Friday night.
Yeah,
Friday
man.
night's a good time, so I like it when you come by too, so
Cool. I'll pop in.
hopefully.
You never know when I'm going to pop in.
I like it when you pop in, baby.
Uh-oh. Mr. John Grant is in the house. Now, what he's going to be able to do is help you as a business owner, maybe even a homeowner, save a lot of money when it comes to your lighting in your properties. So what are you seeing out there, bud?
I think I need some pom-poms over here.
Yeah.
Brandon. That's great stuff, man.
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Don't you call me Shirley. That's great, man. Good for you,
Thanks,
bro.
buddy. Appreciate that, man.
Super proud to be associated with you, man. That's good stuff.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. We're just talking back about LED lights and, loving what's going on, with the program. I don't know if everybody has the successes that we do from it, but it's been tremendous, and it's actually even helped us throughout the country.
Yep.
As you know, we're in 30-plus states, so this show is able to be found on the what is it?
iTunes.
It's on iTunes,
YouTube.
so the recorded stuff's on iTunes. So it's really, really special when people can go on there and they can hear what's going on. And all the way down here from Tampa, Florida, we're making waves all over the U.S. So man, just hats off to you for that, brother.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of good stuff, a lot of fun we have as well. And any other business owners out there, we have specific categories that we're looking to fill for our consumer advocate approach. It's all about, feeling that moral obligation to help consumers out there. Yesterday's show, we had Randy Smith, Tech Guy 911, talking about helping people with some of these scams and viruses happening. You also had Jeffrey Tebow, a local attorney here, talking about some of these new IRS scams. So that's what our goal is to entertain, educate, and help people. So, when it comes to lighting your business and saving a ton of money, John Grant, Eagled LED Lighting, lots of positive feedback as well, can definitely help you do that.
Yeah, and we also want to let everybody know we're in October, so the EPAC tax credit, the EPA, act, we just call it the EPAC 179D, but
Yep.
that's it's pretty substantial. It's got a lot of subtitles that do with HVAC and other aspects of what you have in your business, but from the LED or the lighting perspective, it's about 60 cents a square foot.
Yeah.
So a lot of these facilities, you've got 20,000 square foot of warehouse in the back and 10,000 up front office space. That's $18,000 right there in an EPAC tax credit. Plus, again, I know we've eaten up a lot of the Duke Energy rebates down here, over the last few years with our company, but TECO and many other power companies throughout the state of Florida and, of course, nationally still have some pretty robust, rebate programs out there. So those rebate programs are 30, 40, 50, sometimes 60% of the cost of what's going out there. So between the rebates and incentives, dealing with a factory direct manufacturer that, makes, sells, installs, their own lights across the board nationwide. Our office handles, North and Central America. We have 4 other offices that, handle what we do worldwide. And, we're pretty much on top of the game. So we've been on the sidelines for many years, until the efficiency had got there for the businesses. So now that the efficiency is there and you can get to 120, 130 lumens a watt and compete with these HIDs like your metal halides and your high-powered stuff out in the streets and, the stuff that's just the heat seekers, the 1,000, 1,500 degree lights. We're done with that. It's very old technology. And, if you haven't got on board with the LED program and you're scared of it, that's really where our success is. Our success is coming in, sitting down with facility managers, maintenance supervisors, and having a conversation like, what do you got?
Right.
Well, great. We'll walk through. We'll see what you have. We'll know what rebates you qualify for, what incentives you qualify for, and then obviously what the best option of lights that would go into that facility. So, just don't miss the boat, especially now while these tax credits are here. I had somebody say to me something stupid the other day that, the price is going to go down. Well, that's like an insane statement. Has the price of cell phones gone down? No, it's just the technology gets better and it's still the same price. They go up, actually, right? So, do I think technology will get better? Yeah. I think it'll continue to be more effective and more efficient. But for what you're leaving on the table, and we just actually, we're doing some big stuff here with some of these, big colleges, and they're amazed at the amount of revenue that they're saving, and they're amazed at the savings in maintenance, to facilitate that. So, the tax credits, the rebates are great, but the savings across the board on your bottom line expenses is second to none.
And also helping the environment. We all know our Mother Earth needs a little help nowadays. So, all of this stuff, there's so many reasons why you want to reach out to John Grant, Eagled LED Lighting. Also, he mentioned he was on the sidelines for a while. He's on the sidelines now helping out Tampa Bay Youth Football League and coaching out there, coaching and taking his time off of work, away from family, out there working as a mentor to a lot of children as well. So just a great guy, all-around guy here, can help you with that. So we're going to let's talk a little bit about some of the sports stuff when you come back, and local level here as well. Supporting the local economy is so important. John, it's important to talk about as well, the local side of this business. It's not all about business for us. We want to support the local economy here. We talk about it with our mortgage lending partners. So many people driving to those big banks, those guys that took the bailout money, the big banks, the guys that gave their $1 million parting gifts to the CEOs, the golden parachutes on their way out as they resign. I know Wells Fargo just had that situation, but we have 2 great local lenders here that we support, and all of our most of our contributors here are locally based companies. So I like to talk about that side of it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's for us. This is where we started. Obviously our factory's overseas, but this is where the original group of us began our journey. We really vetted what we do from a LED standpoint here locally, and we've really built ourselves into the community, not just in the business side. And as you know, I've got 2 boys in high school, one getting ready to graduate this year, and then I've got the 2 little ones, and so we're going back through it again a second time. And I don't know, I've been coaching in the community for about 12, 13 years. I've made a tremendous amount of business relationships and contacts and great friends and good people. And there's nothing greater in this world than turning on TV and seeing an Artavia Scott or a Ray, out playing. And these are kids that you coached with growing up with your boys. And, you see these kids signing D1 scholarships and going pro. And it's so great. And it's hard. It's hard to get up every Saturday and Sunday morning at the crack of dawn and drive all over the place and coach these kids and travel across the country like we did last year with my baseball team. And to be number 1 in the country is not easy, but awesome, it certainly is a good time, and I'm glad to be a part of it. That's why I love doing the show on Friday night. We talk all about youth sports. If you guys haven't heard it, you got to tune in, 12:50. Friday Night Live, me and Patrick Highland. We have a great time. We have some guests like Scott Levinson, president of TBYFL, and some pro athletes and guys that come on and chat with us, and buddies of ours that we just have a good time. And it's about the kids. I hate to be corny and have a statement like that, but we have a good time doing it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I think back to even where I'm at in business today, and a lot of things. Pop Warner Super Bowl #1, and Dad coaching us, and all the time that he invested, and,
molded you.
Yeah, exactly. And
Made you tough.
Yeah,
you competed against some of the best athletes, pro guys today.
That's
so
right, yeah, Edger James, Anquan Bolden,
and you're not 6'4".
Right. That's right.
I love you, but you ain't 6'4", babe.
That's right. And that really helps. That molds the character, that molds the drive, that molds the ambition, and it really does. And so John Grant, Eagled LED Lighting, coaching off in his off time, and helping out the youth, and he can help you with your business as well with Eagled LED Lighting. And so
check us out on the web, eag-led.com.
Yep.
Social media, it's all the same: Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat,
Yep.
Whatever else is out there, it's all there. And check us out. We come help you out.
And a big shout out as well to the moms out there. I know my mom, she's struggling with some health stuff right now, and there's when I talk to her, I go home, it's like, Mom, but the big game's on TV. Can I watch it? Or and she's like, Brandon, she said, or I invite her to a game. She'll say, I went to so many games with you kids. I'm over football. I don't want to watch any football anymore. So yeah, big shout out to the moms. There are a lot of times
super sacrifice, man.
That's
they put it all out there. But moms and dads. But you're right.
Yep.
Parents in general. And you see it now as an adult, as
Yep.
a parent. It's like, wow, this is a serious sacrifice.
That's right. Even like youth soccer, my daughter's getting ready to play some soccer, and there's a couple nights a week, a weekend here.
Yeah, you're in trouble
Not
with
travel
her.
stuff yet, but we'll see where
You're
that
in
goes.
big trouble with her.
Let's jump into our lightning round. Quick tips, things to do, things to avoid. John Grant, you're up first.
Pass. No, I'm just kidding. Again, be smart. Obviously, when we're talking about some of these national businesses, there was a big article just on Fox 13 News here locally about a week or two ago about local business Planet Fitness actually losing customers because their parking lot lights were not working properly. So get those LEDs and save yourself.
Get them.